Jefferson Capital Systems LLC versus Linda Gibson, case numbers 24C 1839.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Michael Bankstein, P697778 on behalf of Jefferson Capital Systems.
Thank you. Ms. Linda Gibson, if you're present, please unmute your device, state your name. Linda Gibson.
Linda Gibson.
Thank you. All right, we're here on a motion to set aside the default in this case, Ms. Gibson.
Yes.
Please give me the good cause as to why why this should be set aside.
I'm not familiar with this here. What is being brought towards me. And also I was never served any papers. From what I was told, that the person that was served, that received the paperwork, African American, 5'7", 155 pounds, and that is not me.
Where'd you get that information from as to the person's?
When I had called the court, the lady that I spoke to had went over and read what she had said, that the
I see it right here, actually.
Pardon me?
I see that right here. I'm looking at it. Mr. Bankstein, it does look like on the proof of service from your process server that they served a African-American female around age 53, 5'7", weighing 155 pounds with black hair and no glasses. That's almost the opposite of Ms. Gibson.
I hear what you're saying, Your Honor. At the end of the day, though, I know our process servers do attempt to verify the person's name. They're certifying at the end of the day that they served it to a Linda Gibson at that address.
Well, it's not this one.
I hear what you're saying, Your Honor. There also needs to be a showing that there's a meritorious defense, and I haven't seen any indication of that from defendant.
The claim isn't hers. She doesn't know anything about this. That sounds meritorious to me. So, ma'am, this is for a debt, for a loan. You have a copy of the complaint now, Ms. Gibson?
Yes, I do. I have it right here.
There's a loan from Cross River Bank.
I am not familiar with it. I've never had apply for loans because I don't work, that I have enough income coming in for a loan. I've had credit cards, that's it, when I was working, but I pay my debt. No matter what, I pay my debt. But this one, I am not familiar with it, Your Honor.
I have a question. It may be defendant can help me out with this. I'd like to know how long defendant has lived at.
I think it'll be 13 years. It was 13 years in October or September.
Okay, well, I know our office sent a validation notice to that name and address, and it was never returned or disputed. I mean, as far as the service goes, we do have a certification from the process server that defendant was served. So I await a ruling from the court on that.
All right. Well, I don't believe you have certification that this particular person was served. I'm looking at her on the screen. She's a Caucasian female wearing glasses, and I think she's brunette. And I'm not going to guess weight because I'm not going to get myself in trouble.
I can stand up if you like. It's no.
But if she is not an African-American female in any way, shape, or form, and this is not the same person that they are saying in this affidavit. The affidavit is what I have to look to in terms of who was served. And then she is not the same person that they're claiming was served. The box is checked that they served a copy of this upon an individual with a very different description. In addition to that, this particular defendant is asserting a meritorious defense and that this is not her particular debt, that she never made it. And the parties can have whatever discovery they need to make different findings. She's present now. I'm going to set this aside based on good cause and a meritorious defense, and we can go from there.
Your Honor, has defendant filed an answer yet? Because I'm not seeing an answer. I think she should be given a certain amount of time to file an answer.
Of course, she hasn't filed one yet because we are just dealing with the issue of setting it aside.
Okay.
I will give her 21 days to file an answer. So, ma'am, you have 21 days to file an answer.
No. Now, what does that mean, file an answer?
I can't give you legal advice, ma'am, but
Okay.
you have to answer each of the items
Stop.
in one moment.
I apologize.
So you'll have until October 31st to file an answer, ma'am, okay?
Okay. And where do I do that?
At the court here at 14B District Court, same place you filed your other documents.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Where
Your
you-
Honor.
We're not quite done yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where you will file everything. We're going to schedule a pretrial date in this matter for November 21st, 2024, 2:30 p.m.
Okay.
And if you haven't filed your documents by then he gets to file a default against you again. So you really need to make sure you pay attention to everything that is sent to you, ma'am. There's an allegations that they had sent you documents before that you didn't respond to at that same address. So,
Yeah, no documents were sent to me at this address whatsoever.
all right, ma'am. We'll see everybody back here on November 21st.
Thank you.
Your
You have
Honor.
a good one. Bye-bye.
Michigan versus Mason Hurst, case number 22F00651.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Matthew Mansour, Assistant Public Defender, stepping in for Mr. Lebo on behalf of Mr. Hurst, who I see is trying to unmute.
Hello,
You state your name, sir.
Mason James Hurst.
Thank you. All right, we're here for a pretrial in this matter. He had been referred in the circuit court. What is the status of that, please?
Judge,
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry, Ms.
go right ahead, Mr. Mansour.
Oh, no, I was just going to relay in the notes to the request. Mr. Lebo was going to request an adjournment for the competency report in that felony, and that date is the 7th of November.
Bro, what the? I'm supposed to get on probation tomorrow?
Mr. Munson, you're unmuted.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. It said I was muted at first. I apologize.
Judge,
So when would we like to adjourn?
Judge, I would like to bring up the fact that this has been adjourned several times pending his competency evaluation.
Miss Wood, Mr. Hurst, are you rolling a joint at this moment?
No, this is tobacco. I have a whole pouch of tobacco. Yeah, let me grab it for you. Here,
It
I
is
smoke tobacco.
appropriate time for you to do that.
Oh, no, I was already in the midst of it.
Sir, you are in court. Stop it.
Ma'am, I was already in the midst of it and I just turned my phone on and I saw that was my time up.
Okay, all right. Mr. Hurst is going to be held in contempt of court since he just decided he was not going to stop.
No, I'm rolling a cigarette.
I don't care what you're rolling, you're in court.
I'll put it down.
Mr. Hurst will be seen in person for his next hearing.
Ma'am, I have something I'd like to complain about. I've been told 3 different courts for my last court case working through CMH, and I was told I had to be at the courthouse in person today. So I rode my bike to the courthouse and got given this Zoom call and had to ride back here to get connected to Wi-Fi. to have this Zoom call. So I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning to ride my bike to come to the courthouse, which I wasn't supposed to be there because they keep giving me the wrong addresses.
Mr. Mansour, do we have a report back for him yet? Do you know?
I'm unsure, Your Honor. I can check right now.
Your Honor, I can jump in. Assistant Public Defender Davi Lebo for Mr. Hurst. We do not have a competency report.
Your client continued to roll a joint or tobacco or whatever he was rolling, despite the court's order to stop doing so until he was completely done, and decided that he would stop at that point. When he was done, he would put it down. So he is in contempt of court. He'll be here in person next time, and hopefully we have a competency report by then.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. When will this in-person date be?
I'm getting ready to give you that in a second, sir.
All right, thank you.
Ms. Woods, you were trying to say something as I was asking you to stop talking.
Yes, Judge. I just wanted to bring it to the court's attention that that he was referred to competency, I believe, in February, and that I didn't know if any defense counsel was following up with getting that report or finding out why it's been taking so long for that report to be completed. That's all, Judge.
When did you say the next court date is in circuit court, please?
November 7th, Your Honor.
I believe we're here on November 12th, right? November 12th, 2024 at 11 a.m. in person.
Okay, so 11 a.m. November 12th. Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor.